Let's go one by one in these assignments, okay?
Okay. Well, we got this Thursday at 10 o'clock at night. It's the acoustic night hosted by Georgia College at Chops downtown. And they're selling raffle tickets on campus by the fountain. And it's basically to benefiting Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And the first act will go on at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay, well, I'm Victoria Garofalo.
And I'm Robert Vogel.
And we're the producers of GC360.
Our job title is more along each week. We're the ones that set up the meetings with the reporters. We assign packages. We coordinate interviews with potential guests, such as we had the president of the school on our first show. We help set up debates like the one we had about the whole Chick-fil-A scandal. And we have a weekly interview with the people from the Colonnade.
We have to do a lot of researching. There's not as many stories as I think we wish there was to cover in Milledgeville, so it's kind of hard to pick which ones we want to cover and what our people that help us and do all the things can actually cover. So it's more like figuring things out, who can film what packages, who can do what, making the rundown.
And we try to frame our packages because some of the stuff we do get is pretty boring. We try to frame them so that the audience will find them entertaining and educational.
Okay, there's. Ask him if we can run through the cold open.
No, well, yeah. I mean,
when is that happening? Is that before the pictures?
So
Yeah,
like
right before.
Alright, we're gonna check Colin.
I mean, on them though, because I'm going to intro Nicole too. It's going to be both. Yeah, it's coming in on 2 shots, so.
My name is Michael Hawkinson. I am the director here at GC360, and I just yell at people for the most part. Not hitting my switcher is the hardest part of my job. There was an incident during the first episode where scripts were beaten on the backs of people, but that doesn't happen anymore. So I've got that under control. I make sure that the show gets done. It's not much throughout the week, but during the show, I just yell. When things don't get done, it tends to, if one small thing is missing, it could lead to the downfall of an entire 30-minute episode. That's what gets to me.
I'm Jennifer Jensen, and I am the floor director of GC360. And basically what my job is during the show, I direct anybody that's on the camera side of the show, where to go, what to do. I do the countdown and everything, and I cue people in on camera, and I'm in charge of interviewees coming in and out of the studio and miking people up. That's basically what my job entails. The hardest part of my job is basically during the show, I have to listen to our director and take all the cues from him, and basically on the spot there can be so many switches and stuff during the show that I have to direct people to do, and they can't hear what's going on behind the scenes because they're on camera. So I have to direct them without mouthing what I need them to do. I have to do the cues and hand signals, and I'm using my hands a lot, I see. But definitely hand signals and kind of collaborating with the anchors and our reporters and where they need to go and be on camera when.
Yeah, I'm Jeff Sterling. I'm the lead writer, so most anything that you see in terms of what the anchors say, I wrote. I also have somewhat of a hand in looking at the packages that people write. Field producers write their scripts. I look at them sometimes, write interview questions for them, and so it's very behind the scenes. You won't really see me on camera during a news broadcast or anything like that, but during the show I also run the audio board, but the bulk of the work I do is writing scripts. Well, I was never really the type of person to want to be on camera. I always wanted to kind of pull the strings, so to speak, and be behind the camera. I'm just more technically oriented. And I started off in print journalism, so I like writing, and I had to learn some format things for writing for the screen. It's very different. But I enjoy just the written word in general. Even if it ends up being spoken, I just enjoy writing it.
Hi, I'm Ashley Mativier, and I am a field producer for GC360 that takes a lot of emailing and coordinating with people who we produce packages for. So it's really cool because I've gotten to meet a lot of people on campus and off campus, depending on what our topics are for the week. I'm also the playback operator during our shows on Thursdays, and I really enjoy that. I put all the commercials together and all the packages in line, and Michael, who is our director, is absolutely fabulous, and he helps me with all the technical issues because I'm not very technical, but that's a lot of fun too because I get to see all the packages before they premiere to all of Milledgeville.
Okay, well, I'm Molly Geislink, and I'm a field reporter, and I work the teleprompter. Definitely the field reporter job is a lot more exciting because teleprompter is kind of boring, but it is important because if I didn't do that, then the anchors would not know what they were doing. So I love field reporting. It's my favorite part of my job because it's fun to go out and get the stories and just get be able to talk to different people and learn what's going on in your community because you would never know some stuff that happens because I know I don't read the newspaper a lot and I don't really read the news a lot, so it's good to see it on TV.
I am Megan Rochester. I am one of the anchors for GC360 News. My job basically entails coming into the studio around 3 or so, and you got to read scripts and prepare for interviews, and once the show begins, that's really the exciting part, is being under the lights and in front of the camera and enjoying the heat of the moment, the excitement, and the interviews are really fun. It's been neat to be able to meet a lot of people and talk to different kinds of people. I've been able to talk to the president of the school and directors of shows, and it's been an interesting experience. My least favorite part of the job would be, I guess, the pressure, the looking bad no matter what. If you're on camera, I mean, there's nothing you can do after you've said the wrong thing or something happens back in the studio and it reflects off of you. So that's probably my least favorite part.
My name is Lauren Clayton. I am a practicum student for GC360. I do web design and I manage their YouTube, and I also help a little bit with the Facebook and Twitter. And this is kind of the first time GC360 has had a website. So it's kind of brand new, not extremely great, but it's there, so it counts for something. We use WordPress.com, so it's just a basic theme just to get everything out there so all our viewers can go back and look at what else we have.
It's awesome. I think we all work really well as a team, and everybody's job is important. No job is more important than anyone else's.
I really enjoy working for GC360, and I'm going to be back next semester.
Everybody should go visit GC360news.com, follow us on Facebook at GC360, and follow us on Twitter at GC360news, and Instagram at GC360news.
But I think it's important for everybody to watch the show, and it's interesting to learn what goes behind the scenes because not many people get to experience that. So yeah.
That's all. That's it. I love my crew. Love everybody at GC360. Y'all tune in.
Perfect.